Welcome to week 2 against the Falcons. Giants started off last week 0-1 against the Cowboys. This week we're looking to improve. We trained our 7 players who will be the future of this team. Collins, Moore, Flowers look to be a very good core. We're going to be developing them the whole entire season. First home game against the Falcons. We're going to take a look at their roster. They got Matty Ice at QB. They're starting Freeman at running back. Tevin Coleman is the 3, the rookie they just picked up. And for receivers, Julio Jones, one of the best receivers in the league. Cromartie's going to be covering him, as well as Roddy White at the 2. They still have Devin Hester at the 4, very fast receiver. Tight end's pretty weak after Tony Gonzalez left. Not a bad O-line. Jake Matthews, one of the better players on that O-line. And this team ran the ball 35% of the time last year, so they're definitely a pass-heavy offense. At right end, Vic Beasley, that top 5 pick, looks to be a very solid player in the next few years for the Falcons. And Ziggy Hood from the Steelers, they picked him up. So pretty poor defense for the Falcons. This should be a much easier game for the Giants. Not really many stars on defense. We could definitely throw out their corners. Their top 3 corners are under 75. And they don't really have a safety that can really punish us. So we're going to be airing the ball out a lot against this defense. It should be a high-scoring game. Our defense just needs to hold them a little bit, stop Julio Jones, and stop Roddy White. After last week's loss against the Cowboys, the Giants look to get their first win, and this is also the first game at home for the 2015 season. Would be a solid start, much easier opponent, and we're going to see if Eli can lead this team to their first W. Also, we're going to incorporate the running game more since we barely used it last week. The Falcons got the ball first. We have a 2nd and 4 for Matt Ryan in the offense. Drops back to pass and gets the easy first down to Roddy White. We tackle him up, Brandon Merriweather at the 50, making progress, and Ryan gets sacked. Rolling to his left, very poor choice. JPP gets the sack. Nice play by JPP. Critical 3rd down on the first drive for the Falcons. Matt Ryan drops back to pass and misses Roddy White. He was wide open up the middle. Giants got a break there on their first drive on offense. Eli's making some changes. Play action to Jennings. Takes an absolute shot to Beckham and misses him. Too deep of a throw. If we want to be successful, we can't be missing those shot plays to Beckham and Cruz. You got to be able to hit them in stride. You got to be able to make the catch. Eli throws an awful pass going to Odell. He is picked inside their own 20. Poor decision. Falcons 1st and goal. Ryan takes a good play. Roddy White. Prince and Okamura bats down the ball. Nice play, Prince. 2nd and goal, and Freeman walks in for the easy touchdown. Down 7-0 in the first. Back in the gun, Eli Manning gets sacked. Not a good first 2 drives for the Giants. Losing 7-0. And if the Giants want to win, they got to get a stop here. They can't go down 14-0. It would just look very bad on this team. Matt Ryan taking a shot and gets hit by JPP. Another sack for the man. We're going to take one more look at that hit. Just blindsided. Left end got beat. Jake Matthews. JP with a very nice play. A few plays later, Falcons got a first down. On first down, they look, and we get the sack again. A lot of pressure being put on Matt Ryan. And that may be a key to the game, putting pressure on Ryan, forcing him to throw the ball in a hurry and making him make bad throws. A 3rd and 15 for Ryan. Takes a shot deep, and we get the stop. He's looking for Julio Jones. Rogers Cromartie on the coverage. Giants get the ball back. Looking to score their first points of the game at the start of the second half. Not much going for Big Blue's offense. 2 very poor first possessions. You guys looking to change that? We hit Beckham on the curl. Easy first down. Hopefully we're getting rhythm. Starting to get the drive going. Eli running out of gun. Taking a shot. We hit Larry Donnell. But there is a flag on the play. Let's see what happens. We have a call on the defense. So we are lucky. The cornerback couldn't cover our receiver. So we're safe. We get the first down. approaching the Falcons' territory. Manning comes out in 5 wide and hits the easy pass to Ruben Randle, almost gets the first down. This is the first good drive for the Giants so far, and we're actually running no huddle. See if we can make a play with Eli, and we hit Beckham. Tied up game, 7-7. Giants finally score their first touchdown at home. Odell Beckham in the slot makes an easy play, and that is 6. Back on defense, Matt Ryan is looking to score, give them a nice lead before the half. Matt Ryan from the gun drops back, looks to hit Jacob Tamme, their tight end. Nice play by Tamme, poor defense by the Giants, and we are not looking good. Hit the 2-minute warning. Falcons in Giants territory, threatening, looking to score, go on top. Matt Ryan's looking to run and roll out, and we almost had a huge hit. But Ryan slid. Very smart choice by Ryan. Didn't get lit up. On a 1st and goal from the 8, Ryan drops back to pass. Plenty of time. And finds Julio for the easy 6. The Falcons go up 14-7. But Eli is looking to strike and score right before the half in a 1-minute offense. Calling a few audibles on this 5 wide set. Eli drops back. Looks. Takes a shot to Odell. Odell makes a huge play, puts us in the red zone. We're at a 4th and inches with Rashad Jennings. We're going to go for it, and Jennings gets the first and more. We are inside the 10. 2nd and goal from the 8. No timeout, so we got to take a shot play. We can't get tackled anywhere near the 1. Hit Donnell, and he scores. Larry Donnell ties up this game. Makes it 14-14 at the half. This is more of a battle with the Falcons. Wasn't expecting that. Thought it would be a much easier game than the Cowboys. But tough game for the Giants. Start of the 3rd. Already a 3rd and 10. Not a good start for the Giants. Need to make a play, and Eli gets sacked off the edge by the rookie. Vic Beasley makes a good play there. The Falcons get the ball, and Matt Ryan looks to make a play. Play action, looking to go deep to Roddy White, and he drops it. Nice play by Rogers Cromartie, covering White on the outside, preventing that huge play. A few plays later, Ryan on offense, 1st and 10, drops back to pass, rolls out, and hits Jacob Tamme for that touchdown. Very bad play by the Giants defense. He had about 30 or 40 yards after the catch. If they want to win the game, they have to prevent those short plays going for a lot of yards. Victor Cruz gets a nice first down on a 2nd and 3 for New York. And we are at a 3rd and 10. Almost at the 50. Eli fakes it off to Vereen, looking for Ruben Randle. Makes a very nice catch. A 15-yard play. Giants are threatening. Still in the gun from Eli. Making a few adjustments on offense. Looking to find the right read here. Looks back, throws off his back foot. Very bad throw, but hits Larry Donnell and makes a nice play out of nothing. The Giants are inside the 10, looking to score. Eli comes out in 5 wide, trying to find the best matchup on the field. Saps back, they put pressure on Eli, but Ruben Randle is wide open, makes a play. Giants get the TD. Eli now has 3 TDs, and that is Randall's first TD of the season. Still involved in this offense with many good players, with Cruz, Beckham, and Donnell. Might be an afterthought, but he's still making plays. 21-21, starting the 4th quarter. This is going to be a crucial drive for Matt Ryan and Atlanta. On a 2nd and 2, Matt Ryan drops back to pass and hits Hankerson. But we get the fumble! Picked up by Josh Gordy, and Landon Collins, the man out of Alabama, causes the fumble, makes a huge play for the Giant defense. And we are in very good shape. We get the ball inside the 40. If we score, this could be game. We got to make a nice drive with Eli. We could take a field goal, but that is just a big play. Can't understate that enough. A 3rd and 12. Eli's coming out of gun again. Looks to find Victor Cruz on the outside, but throws an awful interception, looking to hit him on the curl, and that is an easy 6 for Atlanta. They get the pick 6. Just a very poor decision. If Eli would have ran the ball or gave it to Jennings, they could have had a field goal, but he throws the worst thing possible, a pick 6 at the worst time you can ever see. Take a good shot deep to Randall up the middle, makes a very nice play. A few plays later, another 3rd and 10. That's a familiar situation for the Giants. Eli coming at a gun, calling some hot routes, putting back some guys to block for him, and he hits Victor Cruz. The 3rd down receiving machine for the Giants. The Giants look to tie this game up on this play here. 2nd and 6. Eli drops back to pass, looks at Danny Fells, and he gets in for the score. The first TD for Danny Fells, the backup tight end. And he makes a nice play in the red zone. Doesn't see the field that much. Made the most of his opportunity. We are tied up 28-28. Matt Ryan looking to lead his team to score. Hit the game-winning drive. Makes a nice play, but Rogers Cromartie picks him. He's looking for Roddy White. They're fighting for the ball. Rogers Cromartie locked him down. Makes a very nice play. Good coverage all game for Rogers Cromartie. And Giants get the ball in a very good situation. Looking to go up on this drive here on a 2nd and 3. Jennings gets the carry. Gets a nice first down. Jennings having a solid game. Almost 50 yards rushing. And that's a big improvement from last week. The Giants only ran the ball a handful of times. Jennings gets the carry and scores. Puts them up 35-28. And on the field goal attempt, we see Danny Fells pushing and shoving after the TD. Falcons are upset. Giants go up 35-28. And we are upset here. The Falcons need a very good drive from Matt Ryan. Not much time on the clock. Only 2 timeouts on a critical 3rd and 10. Giants need a stop. But he looks up the middle and it's Hankerson. He's been killing the Giants today. Their number 3 receiver. On a 2nd and 5, Ryan drops back to pass. Sees Julio Jones makes one guy miss. Rogers Cromartie misses the tackle. Cooper Taylor misses the tackle. Julio Jones scores. A 53-yard reception for Julio. A very big play. We're going into OT. Tommy Coughlin's got to let this team know we can't lose to this very poor Falcons team. We don't want to start the year 0-2. Both QBs are throwing for over 300 yards today. Very good performances. Falcons start off with the ball. And if they score 6, the game is over. We only need to hold them to a field goal or get the ball back quickly. That's the best situation for New York on a 3rd and 9. Matt Ryan drops back and finds a wide open Jacob Tamme. Very poor defense from New York on 3rd downs today. Letting up a lot of big plays, especially this Falcons offense with not many stud players. On a 1st down, Ryan drops back and takes a shot deep. Julio, but Cromartie comes up with another big play, preventing a huge 45-yard gain for the Falcons. On a 3rd and 14, Giants, all they need to do is bend, but not break. Don't let up the first, and we get the sack. Robert Ayers coming up huge for the Giants, who get the stop, and you can see the top receivers, Julio and Odell, both playing very well today. All the Giants need to do is score a field goal, and that's going to be their objective. Just get a field goal, win the game, and get out of here with their first W of the season. Jennings gets the look on a 2nd and 3, makes a nice play for about 7 yards. Critical situation here, a 3rd down. Eli's in that 5-wide set, looking to find the best possible matchup. Drops back to pass, looks deep for Ruben Randall, makes one hell of a catch up the middle when the safety coming in give him a hit. Nice play for Randall. It's come up huge for the Giants. On a 3rd and 3, going back to Jennings. And we're running the ball. Barely get the first down. We're lucky. You can see Giants almost have 600 yards of total offense and are in danger of losing this game. On a 2nd and 8, Jennings is looking just to make this field goal closer, so the Giants can walk out of here with the W. Jeezy Brown's going to kick the game-winning field goal. And that was a tough victory for the Giants. The Falcons put up a fight. Huge offensive game. Defense really non-existent for both teams. 38-35 is your final score. Giants almost hit 600 yards of total offense. get their first W of the season as well as winning their home opener. Eli, 85 rating. Apparently, Demontre Moore threw a pass. I never saw that. But Eli, 360 yards, excellent game. We established the run. Jennings had over 100 yards and 5 yards of carry, which is excellent. Also scored a TD. In the future, we're going to look to get Williams involved as well as Vereen. Receiving, we had Randall and Beckham both over 100 yards. Excellent games. Cruz also had 6 receptions and Zanell had 5. So our receivers played very well this game and did well against this poor Falcons secondary. Not really many stars on that secondary. So Eli threw for about 360. Receivers all played very well, not many drops. And we're going to take a look at our defense, see who did well on defense today. William Beatty apparently had 9 pancakes. I'm not sure if that's legit, but JT Thomas, a man who the Giants just picked up, led the team in tackles. Excellent game. JPP had 2 sacks. We had a lot of sacks this game. DeMonster had 1-5. Ayers had 1. JT Thomas had 1. And Hankins had a half of a sack. DRC had a huge pick and also led up a few big plays, but that's all right. And we had a pass deflection from McLean and a forced fumble from Landon Collins, the rookie. Thank you for watching. Tune in to next game against the Skins. Show us the love, show us the hate, and we're out from Floyd Maximus.